Aloha and welcome to the Murph's Place 808 for the Love of Golf podcast. I'm your host, Murph. How is everything going, people? It's been pretty good over here. Can't complain too much. Had a little bit of rain, but not too bad. Not too bad. I hope it's nice where you guys are at. I know I talked to some people on the East Coast. The weather is starting to break. I got buddies in Ohio, and they said that it's starting to get a little bit better. It was like 69 degrees the other day, but then they said like 2 days before that it had snowed a little bit. So anyhow, I hope the weather's breaking. I hope you guys on the East Coast are starting to get out and get some spring golf in. I know when I was in Ohio, the spring golf wasn't too good because it was still pretty wet. The course was still wet and everything. So hopefully you guys are getting out and getting able to play. But anyhow, let's get on with the show. Fia on Sundays at Moanalua Golf Club. It's still the same. Joe P. Nobody can beat him. He still retains the belt for the Fia Championship on Sundays. Chris Wright's been playing some pretty good golf though, so I think Chris might be able to get him. I'm still getting back into the groove of things, so my game is kind of up and down. Like I said last time, I thought I played pretty good, shot 69, and Joe P ended up throwing up a 67 on me. That wasn't on a Sunday for the belt. That was just playing our regular skins game, Murph game, Tuesday through Friday at Moanalua. So, but anyhow, Joe P still has the belt. Nobody can get it from him. VGA tournaments. They played the 2-day. They're going to play the 2-day on Maui this coming weekend, and I'm not going to play in it. I was thinking about maybe doing it, but that's 2 days is about $2,000 to go over, and by the time you get a hotel and rental car and then 2 rounds of golf. So I didn't go play, or I'm not going to go play, but there's some guys that did go over and play. Shep went over, and Erica, Dan, Travis, some other guys. They also had the head of the VGA director, Peyton, Josh Peyton. They're having him over. It's kind of a tournament to show him what we're doing here in Hawaii with the VGA, and hopefully get a little more resources from them for our tournaments over here. Like I said, I'm not going to play. It's a lot of money, and I have a lot of other tournaments to enter, so I'm not going to play in that. And not only that, but with the time off, it's kind of hurt my game a little bit, and I need to get back to practicing or playing on a daily basis to try to get my stuff back in tune. So good luck to those guys playing this weekend. Hopefully they play well. They have some good weather. It can get pretty windy over there at Kapalua. They're going to play Kapalua, the plantation course, and they're going to play the bay course. I think the plantation course is going to be the first day. The bay course will be the second day. And I really like the bay course. The plantation course is where the PGA plays, the Century Tournament of Champions. And the bay course is across the street from it. And I really like the bay course. And it was pretty cool. The one year that when we go over for the Maui Invitational Basketball Tournament, myself and Ski. And the one year that we went, every year we play golf, but the one year we played the bay course, and I can't remember what hole it is, but as you're teeing off, you're looking right out to the ocean. It's a slight dog leg left. There's some lava rock on the left-hand side, and then on the other side of that, some condos, and then on the right side, there's some more condos. But when you tee off, you hit down towards the water, and I swear if there was 4, there were 20 whales either breaching the water or you saw their water spouts. And they were pretty close to the land. I was shocked how close they were. But there was probably 20 or 30 whales out there. It was amazing. It was pretty cool to watch. But the bay course is pretty good. If you get a chance, obviously, you should try to play the plantation course and play hole number 18 from the very tips where the pros play. It's 60 yards, 670 yards, something like that. But both Ski and I, when we played it the one year, both Ski and I missed eagle putts on that hole because it's 600 and some yards. But if you hit a good drive and you hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, it kind of slopes a little bit to the left. And then on your second shot, you can hit a 3-wood. And if you hit it out to the right, again, it's going to slope down and roll down to the green. And we both missed our eagle putts on that hole, playing it from the tips. But that's an experience. I know the one year, last year, 2 years ago, we went over the VGA and we played there. I think it was our state championship. And they were resodding number 18. So I talked everybody into playing it from the tips. And when you hit your ball, it didn't go anywhere. I didn't even come close to how I hit it the time Ski and I went and played. And they were resodding and putting some new grass in. So that was taken care of prior to the Century Tournament of Champions. But it was like that when we played. So if you get a chance, go over there and play on Maui at Kapalua, both the Plantation and the Bay Course. Like I said, the Bay Course is really nice too. Beach Boys golf. Monday, we played Hawaii Prince. Right now, they're air rating. They were air rating course B. So they have 3 courses there here at Hawaii Prince. There's 3 9-hole courses, A, B, and C. So you play either like A and C or B and C or A and B. And the course determines that each day what people are going to play. So for the Beach Boys, we didn't know that they were air rating, but it was a little cheaper price also when they air rate. So we played course A and C because they were air rating course B, and they had already air rated A and C, and A was in pretty good shape. The greens I'm talking about were in pretty good shape for being air rated. But then we went to the C course, and they probably had air rated either the day before or a couple of days before because it was still not in good shape. So it was like almost putting on a Chinese checkerboard. You didn't know where the ball was going to go because if you ever played on air rated greens, there's little they take a piece of the sod out. They run this machine over and it takes a piece of the sod out. And then what they do is they top dress it. They put sand all over it to fill in the holes. And that helps the health of the green when they aerate it. So you have all these round holes all over. And it's like I said, putting on a Chinese checkerboard. You don't know for sure where the ball's going to go. You could hit it dead on line. It could hit one of those little holes and kick to the right or the left. So anyhow, C wasn't in that great of shape, but hopefully it'll get healed up and it'll be good to go. Next week, we're playing one of my favorite courses, Eva Beach International. That course, like I've said in the past, is always in great shape. The greens are perfect. It's challenging. And, I need to get a good round in to get my confidence back. Troy and Shep, they've been on me hard playing because we always play together. So they've been on me hard playing every time we go out. And I need to have a good round to get my confidence back so those guys will quit chirping in my ear about how bad I'm playing. So anyhow, let's take a short break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's get into some PGA news. This past weekend, you had the Valspar Championship. Sam Burns was the defending champion, and he did exactly that in this tournament. He defended his title from last year, beating Davis Riley on the second playoff hole to repeat and to win his third PGA victory in his last 22 starts. That win also moved him up to number 2 in the FedEx Cup standings and number 10 in the world. And him moving up to number 10 in the world knocked out a really good player out of the top 10. And he knocked Dustin Johnson out of the top 10 for the first time in 7 years. Dustin's been in the top 10 of the PGA World Rankings for the last 7 years. And this win by Sam Burns knocked him out. Next up, you have 2 tournaments. You got the WGC Dell Technologies Match Play Tournament being played at Austin Country Club in Texas. The defending champion in that tournament is Billy Horschel. And the power rankings for that tournament, number 1, they got listed Justin Thomas. He tied for 3rd last week at Valspar, and they're picking him to be the front runner for winning this tournament this weekend. Daniel Berger is listed number 2. he's been playing very good golf. He's been rock solid all around. His all-around game is very good. And so he's listed as number 2. And Shane Lowry is listed number 3. Shane's had 7 consecutive top 25s worldwide, and he's had 5 top 15s. So Shane's been playing some very good golf too. So he's also, like I said, listed at number 3 in the power rankings for that tournament. Now, like I said, there's more than one tournament this weekend. They also have the Corrales Punta Cana Championship in Punta Cana. The defending champion in that tournament is Joel Dahman. The power rankings for that tournament, number 1 is Sahith Thigala, and he played very good at Valspar last week also. He finished tied for 7th. Number 2 is Jonathan Vegas. He tied for 18 last year in this tournament. And number 3 is Hudson Swafford, and he had a win at PGA West this year. So good luck to those guys. And that Thigala, he's been playing pretty good lately. He was leading a tournament here not too long ago. So, like I said, they got him ranked number 1 as winning that tournament. Obviously, the majority of the top players are going to be playing at the WGC Dell Technologies Match Play Championship. But, some of the guys also will go to Punta Cana and play in that one. So, Corn Ferry Tour, we got our Brent Grant watch. They played the Chitimacha, Louisiana Open in Broussard, Louisiana this past week. Carl Yuan, Y-U-A-N, it was the winner, shot 14 under, and he won in a playoff with Peter Uhlheim for his first career Corn Ferry victory. Brent, he missed the cut. He shot 76, but turned it around the second day and shot 68. The 76 hurt him a little bit, so he missed the cut. And the next tournament coming up is this weekend is the Lake Charles Championship, Lake County, Louisiana. And Brent is in the field for that tournament, and his tee time is 7:40 a.m. on Thursday. So good luck to Brent. We're pulling for him. Hopefully he makes the cut in this tournament and he goes on and gets a win this year. We need a win, Brent. We need a win. We're all rooting for you back here. He posted a lot of stuff on social media of his workout routines and the stuff that he's doing. It's pretty interesting. He's putting in a lot of work and getting better. So hopefully he'll get a win this year. Let's take another short break and we'll be right back. After releasing a song every single week last year, Corey Gossett is dropping an album that sums up everything you may have missed. Boy Meets World is available on February 4th. Until then, go listen to the new album from C Money Baby, Don't Forget the Baby, which includes features from Ohio's best upcoming artists Doobie and Yellow Pain. In 2022, Smart Boy Studios is leveling up their merch game. The new store, shop.smartboystudios.com, has some new products and designs. They will be dropping new designs and items every season this year. Follow at Smart Boy Studios on social media to participate in monthly merch giveaways and visit the website to get your merch now. As always, head to www.smartboystudios.com to stay up to date on new music, new videos, new merch, and any upcoming events. All right, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, hey, if you haven't done it yet, go to smartboystudios.com and check out their website, check out their merch. They've got a lot of good stuff. Obviously, that's my son, Jordan, a.k.a. Ash Matthews. And I just want to share something with you guys. I got to give you the backstory. So when I was younger, I always listened to rap, hip hop. And so I kind of joke around with people because my initials are MM. So I tell them that I was the original Eminem. I just didn't capitalize on it back then like he did. But anyhow, so I always listened to rap or hip hop back in the day when my boys were young. So that's what he was exposed to at a young age. And one of my favorite songs in 1978, my cousin and I bought the album Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight. And back then, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have, lyrics or anything like that you could look up. So what we did was we bought the album And I stayed up all night, and I would play the record, and I'd write down the words, and then I'd have to start it over because, it's going too fast. I can't write that fast. So I would start it over. And anyhow, it took me all night. I was up all night, and I wrote down all the lyrics to the song Rapper's Delight. And if anybody knows that song, it's almost like 15 minutes long. And there's 3 guys that perform it. So Jordan, fast forward to now, Jordan had the opportunity in his music business. He's a producer, engineer. He wears a bunch of different hats as far as the music goes, but he works with a lot of different artists. So he had the opportunity to work with this one artist. And so he shared this on social media the other day, and it was pretty cool. So I just want to kind of read to you. It's not very long. I just want to kind of read to you what he had said. And so the heading obviously is Ash Matthews is with Mark Murphy. And then he said, the most important song in the formation of my love for rap/hip hop is Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. My dad taught me all the words to this 15-minute song as a young child, and I spent my adolescence performing the song with my dad and sometimes brother at bars, family events, karaoke, etc. I've rapped the song on stage with my cover band in high school. I've rapped the song in a bar in Hawaii with my dad. I've rapped the song at countless weddings. I've rapped it solo. I've rapped it as a trio. I've rapped it in a car. I've rapped it at random people in downtown Cleveland on the street. I've rapped it to impress. I've rapped it to prove a point. I've rapped it to myself. I've rapped it to more than I've rapped, sang, spoke any other song. Last year, through networking, I met Lil G, the son of Master G, a member of the Sugar Hill Gang. We did a song together, and today he dropped his album with our song as the intro. This probably isn't a big deal to you, but it means a shit ton to me. My hip hop depths have come full circle. And I just thought that was so cool. So what Jordan did was he provided the beat for Lil G's song. And so he's on Spotify. If you want to go and listen to it, it's Lil G, Lil apostrophe G, and it's .detour. It turned out really good. So, but I just thought that was pretty cool that, he got it listening from me, the Sugar Hill Gang, and now he ends up meeting this guy who happens to be one of the members of the Sugar Hill Gang, Master G's son, and does a song with him. So I just thought that was pretty cool. I thought I'd share that. And I'm really excited. They're coming out. He's coming out the 21st of April. So I'll be looking forward to that, which kind of coincides. I forgot that he's coming out the April 21st. And then, so the Mid-Pack Open is April 21st through the 24th. So I told him, I'm like, hey, I hope your flight comes in late in the afternoon, because I got a golf tournament I got to go to play in, and then I'll come and get you guys. But I'm looking forward to him coming out. It's going to be interesting. So I want to talk about something that it was a question that got brought up as far as one of the rules questions. And so I've been doing some research trying to find the correct ruling on what it should be. But there's a couple of players. Actually, there's only one that I know of for sure. Maybe two. But the question got brought up as to whether or not you are allowed to have stickers on your club head, like your driver club head. And one of our members on the Beach Boys, he has a driver that has a couple of stickers on it. And somebody brought it up the other day that, that's an illegal club. It's a non-conforming club because Ben Crane got penalized on the Korn Ferry Tour. I don't know if it was Korn Ferry back then or Nationwide. Anyhow, or Web.com, he got penalized because he had two stickers. One sticker was on his driver. One sticker was on his 6-iron. And it was a sticker that he put on when he practiced that it would record, I guess, the whatever software system he was using. It would record his swing path and all that kind of stuff. And he was penalized 4 strokes on 2 holes because he discovered it. He played the first and second hole or whatever, and he discovered it later. And so he got penalized and missed the cut. Obviously, when you're 8 over for 2 holes on the web.com, you're not going to make the cut. Although he played the next, 13 holes or whatever, 3 under or something like that. But anyhow, so he got penalized for that. And so somebody brought that up and asked about that with Sam's Club, whether or not that is an illegal club. So I've been doing some research. It looks like I might have to put a call in and see if having just random stickers, not because the way the rules say is that you can't have a sticker on your club for alignment purposes. Like if you were using it for alignment, you can't. If it's used for identification, you can. Obviously, they make those shaft stickers that you can put on a shaft to identify your club. Maybe the argument could be made that that sticker on the driver head is identified that it's your club. It's your club because it has your sticker on it. I don't know if that falls into the guidelines for it, or it's definitely not on his club. I've seen his stickers. It's definitely not an alignment aid. He's not using it for an alignment aid, which would be illegal. You would not be able to do that, put a sticker on it. And I think that's why Ben Crane got penalized, was because his stickers were designed for his practice. So if anybody knows, shoot me an email at merceplace808@gmail.com. If anybody knows for sure, like I said, I'm going to try to put in a call to those guys and see what the official ruling is. But everything that I've researched, I can't find anything other than that it says that as long as it's not for alignment. If it's used for identification, it's okay. But if it's used for alignment, then it's illegal. Just keep that in mind. If you put any stickers on your clubs, don't do it for alignment, that you're, trying to align your club up for how you want to swing it or hit it. You'll be fine. If you're just putting it on for from what I can tell, from what I can read, what I've researched, as long as you're not using it for alignment, you're good if it's just for identification purposes. So anyhow, hey, if you guys have any questions, topics you want to discuss, ideas, whatever it may be, please shoot me an email at merceplace808@gmail.com, and we'll get that taken care of. I think that that's going to be it for this week. I hope you guys have had a safe week. I hope you guys are playing some golf. I'm finally getting my game. It's coming around. It's coming around. But if you're playing golf, I hope you guys hit them straight, hit them long, but don't hit them very often. Aloha, everybody.